John 15, let's start with verse 9. Verses 9 through 10. As the Father has loved me, Jesus says, so have I loved you. Abide, remain, continue in my love. If you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love. Did you hear that? It's been one of those troubling things to me through the years, because I haven't always been the best at doing it. And I start kind of thinking, uh-oh, how does this play out for me? If you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. Now, at first glance, it might seem as if Jesus is saying that obedience is what makes him love us. I think that's the way I always read it. And that's reading it wrong. Because if it's our obedience that makes him love us, now all of a sudden we have completely contradicted the gospel. I'm sorry, we have. It would also mean that none of us has ever received his love, because none of us is perfectly obedient. We could never be obedient enough. That's the whole point of the gospel. It's the whole point of him coming. You could say it's the whole point of the law. All that Old Testament was giving, ultimately the New Testament teaches, to show us that we're lawbreakers. We're not obedient, and we need help. So obeying his commands is not how we earn his love. It's how we remain in his love. And I know you know that. He gives his love to us freely, lavishly, through his death and his resurrection, which we have believed in. And once we receive that love, we are to stay put and remain in it. And obedience is the key. If you're still a little bit confused on that, let me just ask you this. Do you ever feel close to the Lord? Do you ever feel loved by the Lord in your disobedience? No. You feel like you're failing him. You feel like there's been a disconnection. And in some ways there has, but there hasn't ultimately been because of our union with Christ. But how do we feel in our disobedience? We don't feel this great love of God. We feel guilt. We feel all kinds of things that are not good. Because I think ultimately we are acting contrary to the person that we really are in Christ. We are acting in a way foreign to us now as new creatures in Christ.